Hi, Dan Fontaine, Fontaine Network, and I just had an experience today that was very uncomfortable on a Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page, as it turns out. And it was a thread, if you will, that showed a saying or a quote from a recent event that as it turns out, wasn't true. The first person to comment actually mentioned that it was not, in fact, true. They had done some fact checking and realized that it was not true. And then, of course, I participated. I made a comment. Someone replied to my comment, which indicated they didn't understand what it was I had written. And I tried to clarify that, and I was attacked personally. Now, I'm not saying I wasn't, have some part in this, and I'll acknowledge it if I did. But how do you handle uncomfortable situations, or in a blogging, or even a phone call or a group discussion or whatnot, when it turns from an honest disagreement, discussion, different viewpoints, a mature conversation, when it turns into something that becomes a personal attack, is made on someone to, shut them up, if you will, trying to negate anything they've said, their point of view, or anything like that. So, how do you handle Facebook conversations or phone calls or group discussions when it turns from a mature difference of opinion to a personal attack? And certainly in this country, this day and age, there is such a, cementing of people's viewpoints that we're losing the ability to agree to disagree. Certainly with this Facebook situation that I was in, I could have said, or should have said earlier, thank you, but no thank you. This doesn't serve me. So I'd love to hear some of your comments on what you do in your business, in your personal life, in situations you might find yourself when there is the conflict, when there is a disagreement that turns from respectful disagreement and a mature give and take discourse to insulting and rude comments. How do you handle it? So let me know. And a lot of global warming where I am right now. I don't know if it's 4 or 6 inches that we expect over the evening, a heavy wet snow, so we certainly can always use the moisture. But hope it's warm where you're at, and I appreciate your comments and any input that you would have to share. So thanks very much, Dan Fontaine, Fontaine Network.